So we are Group A, and we will be analysing the Delta website. Delta website is a large, well-known business globally. It is highly required to be culturally aware due to its vast size and due to them being multinational. The landing page uses globalization as it follows the same unique style as the UK website. However, when you progress through the transaction stage, so you are booking a trip, it actually turns from globalization into localization, so it now follows the same style according to the culture of that geographical location. If you see that the US page that you are seeing at the moment, it actually promotes the adventure, so this sort of shows that the culture is more inclined to the adventure side. And if you see the UK page, it is more inclined towards comfort, so this divides both cultures and signifies the difference between the two cultures. Now this is the UK page that you are seeing, and this shows that the UK culture is intact with the relaxation aspect due to the use of Wi-Fi abroad as well. The US website, however, is more inclined to price sensitivity as well, and you can see due to the first bag being free that they are saying that the US culture is more inclined to price sensitivity.
Oh yeah, so the layout overall, as mentioned previously, initially Delta follows a globalization kind of layout where it adapts to all customers of all ages and groups. However, as you progress on and try to check out and buy your tickets, the US website, the layout changes compared to the UK website, which is here. The US site is more vertical, whereas the UK site is more horizontal. Also, the colours used on the US website are slightly more darker compared to the UK website. The colour white usually signifies trust and professionalism, whereas blue and black signify intelligence and trust, as well as loyalty. The loyalty aspect comes into play as price is a major determinant for US customers, whereas not so much for the UK customers. Also, as we see from the other pages, there are lots of graphics for suitability, as Delta mainly targets professionals, middle class, not so much the younger ages or the very old ages. So it implements a lot of graphical images to demonstrate the page you'll be forwarded on. But it also has a lot of colour, but it's more so targeting you away from the background to the images themselves, and with the white background, as we can see. There's also common styling with both countries' websites, and it seems as though the same website designer has obviously used the same kind of CSS and HTML layout. This also interacts with the customer as it engages them within loyalty schemes, because customers who are from the UK and regularly tend to go to the US would want to have this use the same kind of layout, as they'd be adjusted to it. If there were two different layouts and colours, it would be overwhelming for the customer, and it might even draw them away from Delta Airlines. In the US website, we see that most of it is straightforward. The language used is straightforward and to the point, whereas the language used on the UK website is slightly more professional and slightly more friendly as well.
The layout of the two websites may be very similar, however the culture is very different. In recent news we see that UK culture is very accepting of the gay and lesbian community. On the other hand, the US has been in the spotlight for not being respective of these views. Due to the US culture not being acceptive of these views, there is not much promotion of the gay and lesbian holidays on their website. However, on the UK website, as you see below, they are respective of these views and are offering personalised promotions to this. This is the US website that you are seeing at the moment, and as you can see, it's the same page and it is not showing the gay and lesbian holidays.